have been brought up in army cantonments. My father was an army officer, and he was an armored corps officer. Initially, 65 first light cavalry, and then he moved on to 16 cavalry. So throughout my childhood, till I joined my engineering college, I spent all my initial years in army cantonments all over the country with my father. And my father inculcated a lot of discipline into me, a lot of punctuality into me, like normally army is known for. And when I look back, this was such a great attributes which I got just because of being an army officer, that it has really helped me in my career tremendously. Those days, like I took to 7 different cities to complete my 10+2, and those we were feeling very it was difficult looking that midway during the classes you are suddenly transferred from Pathankot to Ahmednagar, or Ahmednagar to Jodhpur, or Jodhpur to Faizapur, or Tezpur and Assam. You're traveling all over the country, and it was looking very difficult those days. Sometimes we would cry that we have to just move around like this every 2 years. But that when you look back, it was a tremendous experience. And after that, like when I came to Maharashtra Cadre from Chandigarh, I got a cadre in 1989. Uh, I never felt out of place in Maharashtra, because I was the one who'd been traveling around since I was maybe 3-4 years old. And then I had done my engineering in electronics and communication engineering from this deemed university, Thapar Engineering College in Patiala. And I was after that, immediately once I graduated in July 87, in Jan 88 I appeared for IAS, and I was lucky to get in the first attempt, and at a pretty young age. And since then, from 18, then mine was 89 batch, because in IAS it takes about 16 months to from the prelim exams to the entering the Lal Bahadur Shastri Academy in Mussoorie. And after 2 years training, right from 1991 till 2013, I was in my cadre without a 24 hours gap. Also, I remained in my cadre continuously, because Maharashtra is a great state. In between, I just did 3 years stints in Government of India, 13 to 16, and 16 again I came back, and since then I'm working in my state cadre. And I would say that this has been a great journey for the last 32 years. And I am lucky that I got a lot of opportunities in Maharashtra. In fact, in IAS, people always script that they keep on getting transferred here and there every 6 months, 1 year. You'll be surprised that I had 5 tenures, each of 4 years. Like for example, from 92 to 96, I was Chief Executive Officer of Zilla Parishad, which is equivalent of Additional Collector or ADC or CDO in UP, or Deputy Development Commissioner in Karnataka. We call it Chief Executive Officer. Then after that, I was 8 years, I worked as collector, 4 years in Aurangabad, 4 years in Thane districts. Then I worked for 4 years as State Excise Commissioner. Then I worked for 4 years, 2 months as State Irrigation Secretary. We call it Water Resources Department. So 20 years, just went in 5 assignments. And these are all field assignments where we were rubbing shoulders with our elective honorable MLAs, honorable MPs, honorable ministers, day and night. And I didn't find any difficulty. So many times I feel surprised when people say that your transfer or posting is the biggest threat to you. I believe that if you keep on doing well, nobody touches you. Everybody wants somebody who delivers. And I always tell people that in 8 years of my collectorship, from 96 to 2004 December, I worked under 5 different chief ministers and all governments. For example, 96 to 99, we had Shiv Sena BBG government. Then Congress government came, Congress NCP, and I worked under 5 chief ministers. But I didn't even have a 24 hours gap in my 8 years of tenure. Everybody continued me. And then for a brief period, I went to Government of India, because in IAS, if you don't do central government deputations, then you are not empaneled as additional secretaries and secretaries. So that was one of the main reasons I opted to go to Government of India, and I was lucky to be Joint Secretary Union Territories, and I was OSD to Home Minister of India also that time.